What's up, guys? Welcome to our 21st tutorial, which was supposed to be 20th actually. But so today we are going to use all the information, or, or all. Okay, let me change the line here. So the information we have learned till now. So what we are going to do in this tutorial is going to make a averaging program which will take 10 inputs from the user and give back the average. So, and we are going to use all the things we have learned till now. Yeah, it's fine. So again, let's make our main method first. So public static void main parentheses string args square brackets, give it body, and since we will be needing to take input, we are going to import our scanner. So import java dot util dot capital S scanner. And after that, first of all, what we should do, let's make the object here. Excuse me. So again, scanner, and let's give it a name. Okay, let's go with input equals new scanner, or technically a constructor of scanner. Then okay, so we are using scanner now. So inside this system dot out in, and after this let's make average. Okay, so we are going to make couple of variables here. So integer, first of all we will need a total, and let's equal to 0 0. Then we will need in total average, and why I'm keeping these capital, average, and yeah, average we will be assigning the value. So the average, and then we need grade. Yeah, let's go with grade. And last, we need a counter variable because we are going to use the loop counter and give it equal to 0, equal to 0. Hmm. Yep. So now we have all our variables here. So why we needed counter? We needed counter because we are going to use while loop here. So while, and we are going to take 10 average, 10 inputs from the user. So while our counter is less than 10, run this part of body. So we want to take 10 inputs, that's why we have given the value of 0, and now this loop will run 10 times. So first of all, what we need to do, we need to take our input. So we have our scanner variable. Let's take input in grade. Grade equals what is it, input dot next int, and since we have got our grade, let's add it to the total. So total equals total plus grade. And why not just total equals grade? Because we want to add the new value which we will be getting from here to our total. So if we just had made it total equals grade, so suppose now we had the value of 30 stored in our total, and let's remove this part of the cloud here. So what it will do, it will simply, and let's suppose we have given the input of 3 to our grade. So it will simply make the value of total from 30 to 3. So that's why we are going to add 30 plus 3 and store it in our total variable. So now we have got our total here. Next we are going to do is something to exit our loop. So counter plus plus, it will increment the value of the our counter variable, and once it reaches the value of 10 it will exit the loop. And now we are going to, okay, yeah, we can do that. So system out print line, and let's do, what was our average? Okay, wait. So now we are going to calculate first average. So average equals total divided by 10. So now we have got our average here, and now we are going to print it. So simple as statement, your average is, and give it some space, add our variable here, and again our semicolon. So now if I have not made any error here, this should run fine. And where is our console? So let's give it input. We are not getting any text written here, so yeah, we are good to go. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. So your average is 5, which it should be. So we have given 10 inputs, and based on 10 inputs we have gotten our average, which is equal to 5, and which it should be the sum of the average of first 10 whole number or integer, whatever you should say, is 5. So again, let me give you a quick recap here. So we have made a scanner object here, 4 variables, one to total our grades, one to to store our average, one to get input from the user, and one to make our while loop run and exit it. After that, we are taking the input and storing it in our grade variable here, which is a temporary, because in the next line we are taking the value of grade and adding it to our total, and then increasing or incrementing the value of our counter by 1. Then again this whole part repeats as the value of counter now becomes 1, and the same part, new value of grade added to total, counter 2, 2 is less than 10, which is true, and run. And this whole goes till the counter becomes 10 here. So now this is false. Don't run this part of the code. Simply go to this thing, the average, which is total, our total divided by 10, and now print out our average. So congrats, you have made your first Java program, I think, yeah, basic Java program here. And now we are going to learn something more. So you can do some more things here, like using if statement. You can give certain grades, like if grade is less than 2 or 3, your grade is A, B, or something like that. So again, see you guys in the next tutorial, and don't forget to subscribe. And if your friends are struggling with Java in their classes, you can refer them to my tutorials. So again, see you in the next tutorial. Thank you.